81-21 NFL talk. I would say take two, but that wouldn't be professional. Well, 81-21 NFL talk.
Season 2?
Season 2.
Episode 2.
Episode 2. It's
covering week 2 of the 24-25 season.
Okay, that's a lot of twos. That's a lot of twos.
Right.
But anytime, as you know, we are NFC East representatives.
Yes, we are.
We keep it purely NFC East.
NFC East.
And since I'm saying that now, let me do it. I'm going to bring the logo and I'm going to drop it right here. There. Anyway, it's right there.
Whatever.
That's, NFC East talk. All the NFC East talk you can get. And if there's something going on in another conference or somewhere, we'll talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
There's some newsworthy stuff. But as of right now, we are NFC East.
NFC East.
NFC East. Let's get this thing started. Who's first?
Cowboys?
The Dallas Cowboys. Tell me about them.
So the Dallas Cowboys got their butt handed to them. We got our butt handed to us in our own home by the New Orleans Saints.
Okay.
And I don't even know what to say, America. I just, we got beat.
Maybe it was your defense.
We got beat. It was definitely the defense. Mm-hmm. It was definitely the defense. Which you didn't expect, because after the game that we had last week against Cleveland, you would think that the defense was, getting it together. Mm-hmm. But
Cleveland was 2 tackles light, though.
Not so much. Yeah, you did have to point that out, huh?
Yeah.
Anyway, but I'm just trying to figure out why our defense guru, as people call him, why he couldn't dial up a defense to get after that offense, to stop that offense. I don't know. I don't understand.
Huh?
I don't understand.
Yeah.
Because the coordinator, Kabinski, used to be his coordinator when he was coaching the Ravens. Mm-hmm. And so don't you think he should have known something? I know Kabinski left and went to...
Is his name Kimmer?
Zimmer.
Who are you saying?
I said Zimmer. Kabinski is the offensive coordinator for the Saints.
All right, I'm confused.
I know that he went and he was under Shanahan for a while, so I guess once he went to Shanahan, he made some new things. Look, you're going to stop doing all that, okay? We lost 44-19. We lost. It was a team loss. The defense didn't do a good job. The offense, they tried.
Okay.
They tried. We had 1 touchdown and 4 field goals.
Okay.
Just think if we had 5 touchdowns, that would have been 35 points.
Right.
And it wouldn't have been so bad.
So, can I give my take?
Yeah, go ahead.
My take on the game.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned defense and field goals.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't mention a basically silent Parsons. You didn't mention a basically silent Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
But my take from the game.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get on this internet talking about Dak is trash. It's all his fault.
And another thing. Wait a minute. I was just looking at Zeke. Why McCarthy didn't even start Zeke until, the end of the first quarter? Or
what do you mean start him?
He didn't bring Zeke in. He was letting Turpin and Dowdle. Mm-hmm. Turpin with his lightweight. Cavante, you my boy and everything, but they was throwing you around. They be throwing you around.
About $160.
I don't. So our run game was non-existent.
And by the way, at the same time, on another channel, the Tennessee Titans were playing, and I looked at it for a hot second, and
don't tell me Pollard was on fire.
He was getting off.
Okay, see, what we should have did was kept Pollard and Zeke, and that was the perfect 1-2 punch. But no, you want to get rid of Zeke, then you want to make Pollard RB1, and then you get rid of him, you bring Zeke back, but he don't have nobody to... Anyway, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Tangent.
21.
Look.
It's going up. Anyway, Dak is the worst. Dak is the worst. Come on, man. Leave it alone. He had 2 interceptions, 1 interception. It wasn't his fault.
It wasn't.
The receiver fell. Just leave it alone. Do I think they'll bounce back next week? They better.
They better because
who they playing?
Ravens.
They playing the Ravens.
Even though the Ravens struggling right now, but that don't mean nothing because that means that they're gonna have a chip on their shoulder and they're gonna try to prove themselves. And I don't need y'all to prove yourself against us.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Let's move on.
Move on. Who's next? Let's get this thing on.
Giants.
And
the Commanders.
What was the final score to that game, man?
Man, that's 21-18 in favor of the Commanders. But
break it down for me.
It was a good game.
What did you see?
I seen that the Giants looked way better this week than they did last week, and they was in the end zone. What, 3 times? 3 times, and the Commanders couldn't find the end zone because they had all field goals. So you got an interesting little fact for us?
A fact. First time in history a team has scored 3 touchdowns and the opposing team did not score 1 touchdown, but the opposing team won. Because we didn't have a kicker. What's his name? Daniel Jones. You know, I went off about him making $40 million or whatever. He was okay this week. Singletary was good. Neighbors,
he even got out of the pocket.
Neighbors was on his game.
Yeah.
This, I think, was his first breakout game. I think he had 2 touchdowns.
I think so.
2 touchdowns. But we didn't have a kicker.
So the kicker and the backup.
Yeah.
So the punter was the one that was trying to kick the extra point.
It was no good. It was no
I
good.
seen it. It was far right.
They're gonna show it. They're gonna show it over here in a minute. You know. So, I mean, I like Jayden Daniels. I can't think of the other guy's name. The running back for
McLaurin.
Running back.
That's a receiver. Okay.
The one that got hit in the air, and I said he's a tank.
What was his name? I can't think of his name.
I mean, I like them, but I don't think they're a better team than the Giants. If last week I said Washington will probably win, but I want the Giants to win. But after really thoroughly watching this, the Giants should have beat them.
Okay.
They should have beat them.
Okay.
I mean, it is what it is. Like 21-18.
Yeah.
Not able to kick
the point after touchdown.
PAT.
The pat.
Yeah, not able to do that. It's crazy.
It was.
We gonna hang on a little bit right here. As you can see, this is Neighbors. He got down to like the 10-yard line, right? And then I think this is where Singletary gets in the end zone right here.
Right. Okay.
Now, this is where it get crazy at.
Yeah, I saw this kick.
6'3". I'm like, oh, okay. But for some reason, I was unaware that there wasn't a kicker at this point. So, who's this guy?
The punter.
Really?
Watch that kick.
Lord have mercy.
Man, what was it? Wide right?
So, it was like that all night. So,
but they didn't even try again after that one, did they?
No. They didn't. So, anyway, that final score was 21-18. The Giants lost to the Commanders. And let's move on.
Let's move on to the Battle of the Birds.
The Battle of the Birds.
The Battle of the Birds.
This would be
Monday Night Football. We had the Eagles, the Eagles and the Falcons. And them birds was fighting. You hear me? They was fighting. And wait, who's stronger, Falcons or Eagles in the bird world?
As of Monday night, it would be the Falcons.
The Falcons.
Yes.
Dirty birds. So Annette and Jerry, I know y'all was watching the game if you wasn't at the game. But y'all won. So I know y'all happy about that. But I don't think you should have won though.
You think so?
I think that the Eagles had that game. I think they had it all the way to the end.
To the end.
The last 2 minutes.
Just in case you didn't see it,
1 minute.
Let's put a little something on screen right here and let it rock.
Okay.
So, my takeaway from this game.
Sirianni,
is that his name?
Yes.
the first quarter, he did something that was questionable to me. He went for a fourth down. He should have took a field goal. Why did he do that?
Right.
It's like he set the tone.
Yeah.
Okay, the next thing. I know everybody's going to cry about Saquon dropping a pass that would have given him a first down or scored a touchdown. I'm a little before that saying, y'all should have ran that, bro. It was a 3rd and 4?
Yeah.
Run it, see if you can get 1 or 2 yards, and then go for it if you have to. I think that the Eagles' loss was coaching. Now, on the flip side, the $200 million man, Kirk Cousins, he bust their ass with 1:43.
Man.
Perfectly.
That drive?
Perfectly.
Woo.
Perfectly.
Woo. He got...
So
he came out there and did what he had to do.
He did what he had to
led
do.
his team down the field into the end zone.
He looked like a true veteran.
Yeah, he did.
Matter of fact, let's get down to that last little bit of that game. Let's get down to it, because it's like, bro, like, what is going on here?
Right.
You see, at this point, I think it's 15-18 at this point. With 1:39 left. So here's
15-21.
Here is first pass.
Right.
Hurry up offense. Kirk is working that thing to perfection. That's why he got $200 million.
Yeah.
Second pass.
Look at that.
Boom.
Look at that.
He put it there.
Look at that.
What's going on in Philly's mind right now?
Oh man, they're gonna
boom,
score.
Boom,
there it was.
Touchdown. What was he thinking?
3 plays.
What was he thinking? What were they thinking?
What were they thinking?
So
then that tied the game.
Also, from me watching it, Philly couldn't stop the run.
They were struggling.
So
maybe I was wrong then. Maybe I don't know. But either way it goes, 22-21.
They lost.
Yeah.
So the predominant bird roaming the skies of America right now is the Falcons.
Right.
Not the Eagles. Is that an Eagle sound?
I don't.
Okay. Well,
yeah. It
is what it is.
Yeah.
Anything in the NFL this week that you saw that you want to talk about or that you thought was outstanding?
Outstanding? I don't think anything was outstanding that I seen.
Okay, well, I got a few things.
Well, go ahead. You tell me what you saw.
These are my hot takes.
Go ahead.
Baltimore.
Let's talk about it.
What are you doing with Derrick Henry?
Nothing.
What are you doing?
They not utilizing. They underutilizing him.
What are you doing?
But keep on underutilize him next week. Okay? Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So I don't understand that. They don't look together. They don't look like the coaches have thought this through thoroughly. It's making me wonder, were they practicing in the offseason? I don't know.
Okay.
That's my first.
Okay.
My second, Carolina Panthers. What's going on here? You drafted this boy. What's his name, right?
Bryce Young.
You drafted this boy.
Number 1 overall
pick. You bought him there. You
yes.
gave Chicago all these, DJ Moore. You gave him you basically emptied the team. You get this boy there, and now as of today, what's today's date?
17.
He's been benched.
Happy birthday, Chevette.
Yeah, happy birthday, Chevette. You should have said that in the beginning.
My baby.
As of today, he's been benched for what's the guy's name?
Andy Dalton.
They put that boy on the bench. And we watched a few games. He out there getting murdered.
Okay, so Carolina. Tepper, is that his name? Tepper,
Not sure.
The owner or the manager, whoever he is. You did not give that boy any weapons. You put him out there with nobody to. He don't have nobody to throw to. He don't have nobody protecting him. I don't know what you expected him to do without any weapons. You didn't.
Right.
Every other team builds the team around the quarterback. So that you can play to that quarterback's strengths.
Not the Panthers, though.
The Panthers, no. Because they took everything away from the quarterback and then expect the quarterback to carry the team by himself. Where do they do that at?
It started when they disrespected Superman. Superman's curse is hanging over y'all head. It's kryptonite on that field.
It's the curse of Cam Newton.
MVP Cam Newton, 15 or 16 and 0.
15-0
season Super Bowl. They lost.
They lost at the
Should've
Super Bowl,
lost.
so 15-1.
Yeah. So, but anyway, Bryce Young, I think they doing us disservice.
They doing them dirty.
Let me say something on the low. I seen on some news today that, the Giants may be possibly looking into taking Bryce off their hands.
But if the Giants get Bryce, then what about Daniel? Y'all done paid him that money. You gonna put him on the bench?
If the Panthers are gonna pay that salary, they can have him. I'd rather have Bryce.
Okay.
I'd rather have Bryce.
Okay.
Can I do another hot take?
Yes.
Remember Arsenio, things that make you go. So I'm flipping because, as you know, this Sunday all the games came on at the same time. Right?
All the games that we wanted to see.
All the games we wanted to see. So the New York Jets, who did they play? You can look that up on your phone.
The New York Jets. Who did they play?
The New York Jets. I must say, if Aaron Rodgers is not a example of what a veteran quarterback can do, you're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. That boy is out there throwing pinpoint passes. He was keeping his cool. Okay, they got a lead. Relax.
Titans.
They played the Titans, and they won.
24-17.
That was all Aaron Rodgers being a Hall of Fame quarterback.
Okay. Definitely Hall of Fame.
Definitely Hall of Fame quarterback. I sat there and I was impressed. I watched the game. I said, he know what he doing. No, he's not panicking. You throw a crazy pass, relax. Somebody drop a pass, relax. It's okay. We get him on the next round. And that's exactly what he displayed. I thought that was dope. I thought it was veteran leadership to the highest. Okay. I know we already talked about Philly. I want to ask you a question. And I kind of touched it, and we're going to end it with this.
Okay.
If you look at that Philly game, who blew the game? Was it Saquon? Let me see what I got written down here. Was it the coach? Was it the defense? Is it the fact that they have the worst pass rushing defense in the league right now? Is it that?
Are you serious? I mean, well, it's just week 2.
Or is it the fact that they were suspect against the run? Because they didn't stop the run, right? What, coach? Barkley? Defense.
Coach and defense.
Coach and defense. So I put this at the end because I wanted to really touch that. Because in the beginning of the season, well, last week, I said Dallas, Philly. But after that monstrosity that Dallas did, and after what they just showed me,
you putting Philly on top?
I'm not putting either one on top. I'm saying I don't know.
Oh, okay. We gonna see.
There's one more thing. I'm gonna name 2 people, and y'all look at her face and see how she says. Because I've been hearing a lot about this and it's bothering me. Caleb Williams, Justin Fields. What is the difference between them?
I mean, I don't think Caleb is any better than Justin because Justin's over there at the Steelers taking care of business. So, and why? Because he got what?
I don't know what he got.
He got some team around him.
Who's this, Justin? They 2-0.
Yeah.
He's a starter. He's looking good. He coaching is the difference. What's my man name?
Well, you always Tomlin. You always say
Epps?
that
Tomlin
Epps.
Epps.
You always say that every system isn't for every player.
It ain't for every player. Now I saw a meme today and it was showing Justin Fields on the bench for the Bears, looking up in the air like as if he was saying a prayer. On the bottom, they had Caleb Williams doing the same thing, same position, same bench.
Wow.
Okay. So for all you people that say, "Well, Justin is a bum," he was trying to do everything himself, man.
Right. Just like Bryce Young has been trying to do.
Just like Caleb is going to find out this year.
Yeah. 2 names before we go.
Okay.
Kyler Murray, Deshaun Watson. They did their thing.
Nice little comeback for Deshaun. And Kyler Murray shows you the difference one player can make.
Yeah. Okay.
For sure.
That's it.
For sure. Wait.
Oh.
Wait. Colorado.
Just
a little college real quick.
Man,
Colorado.
wait a minute.
Okay, let me step back.
So Colorado State,
Uh-huh.
y'all got y'all beat.
Yeah.
And y'all was all that hype, your quarterback, what's his name, Fowler Nicolosi, whatever his name is, Nicolosi Fowler, whatever his name is, him and was it his running back or receiver? They in the interview talking about, Colorado, it's all the hype, they internet famous. I'm paraphrasing, but he said that they wasn't ready. Said they gonna have to put their 11 players on the field with their 11 players, and they gonna see who wanted it most. Well, it seems like Colorado wanted it most because they ran all over y'all, and then the internet is mad. Well, I'm not gonna say the internet. A lot of people are mad because Shador didn't shake old boy's hand after the game. I wouldn't shook his hand either, cause you talking all that mess before the game and everything, and you don't. And what gets me is that you don't keep it about the game. You want to get personal and talk about people's personal lives and things off the field. Keep that same energy, player.
Yeah,
keep that same energy. Plus, I wouldn't have shook your hand either.
What do you do?
And then Shador said, "Yeah,
too small. Yeah.
How he gonna say that Travis was too small when he was running out of the sideline and everything because he didn't want to get hit?
He got out of bounds.
And then you ran out of bounds and then gonna say Travis was too small. You was running from him, so how small could he be?
He ain't that small.
With your little lightweight self. But anyway,
Travis to the tune of 2 touchdowns, an interception. It's got to be something else. He had over 100 yards in receiving. That boy outstanding.
Yeah, he is.
That boy outstanding.
He got the Defensive Player of the Year for the Big 12. I mean, Defensive Player of the Week, I'm sorry, for Big 12. So, yeah.
And he did win that Jim Thorpe Award last year.
Yeah.
He'd be okay. Fowler Nicolosi is his name?
Yeah, Fowler Nicolosi. No
disrespect to him because he's out there trying what he trying. I just think that he's wrong. And if you read the comments, the people, there's so much hate toward Deion Sanders and Shador and Shiloh and Travis, and the whole team.
Right.
And you see people saying things that are clearly biased. Clearly biased against them.
And just ridiculous. Like you're talking about Shiloh, talking about it's good that he broke his arm because now he can't do this no more. Like what? Well, really? That's how y'all want to be? But anyway, okay.
When the last time Colorado State won against Colorado? I think that's like 8 in a row before Deion was even there. Right? So you made a great point the other day.
Battle of the Rockies is what they call it.
We'll end with this. You said if Colorado before Deion was there was only winning 1 or 2 games, one of those victories
was against Colorado State.
Think about it. You've been trash.
There you go.
That's it. 81-21 NFL Talk.
Season 2. Week 2. Episode 2.
Episode 2.
We'll be back next week for week 3.
Week 3. I holla. Peace.
Peace.